Alright, a quick Bitcoin analysis. Alright, so I was about to enter on the trade, but luckily I waited patiently enough for price to reverse back upwards. So you see, firstly, we are in this far bearish fair value gap, and then this 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So I was looking for confirmations on the 5 minute. Since you see there's a body candle close below this 1 hour bullish fair value gap, right? So I was looking to take buys of the retest. But see firstly, price did not sweep buy side liquidity inside this 4 hour bearish fair value gap. So there was no buy side sweep. That's the first thing. Next, the change of character I identified, right, on the 15-minute time frame, because we're in the 4 hour bearish fair value gap, right? I identified this 15-minute change of character, right? So this change of character, is it valid? No, it isn't, because we have this 1 hour bullish fair value gap imbalance right here that price can come up to, right, can retrace to, right? So it can come down and push back up, which is what is happening currently right now. So you see, this change of character in white is invalid, as the 1 hour bullish fair value gap has to be broken. Instead, the one in red is the actual change of character, which has already broke the 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So we have to follow the trading plan. Alright, so if you look at the trading plan, right, presence of liquidity sweep didn't happen. Wait for mitigation first. Okay, which is what happened. There was a mitigation. Okay, you see on the 15 minute there is no mitigation, right? There's only a wick below. But on the 5 minute there is a mitigation. But regardless, right? Okay, let's say we use the 5 minute. Okay, then we see a mitigation and then a change of character, right? So you see presence of liquidity sweep, buy side don't have. Waiting for mitigation, yes there is. Waiting for a change of character, there is. Okay, wait for a creation of a newly formed fair value gap. Is there a creation of a newly formed? There is technically, right? This 2 minute bearish fair value gap, right? So there's the creation of it, so we have to wait for a retest of it before we look for buys. So when we retest it, right, we have to look for probably a 1 minute change of character to the downside too, right? And here it retested, but it didn't even like break past it, you know. So you see as it comes up, right, it creates a 1 minute bullish fair value gap, which eventually pumps price up. Right, if price actually respects this 2 minute bearish fair value gap, right, we would create a break of structure to the downside, right? Break structure to the downside. So you see, even though we draw the 2 minute bearish fair value gap, right, we have to look for further confirmations. Okay, and yeah, looking at the overall picture, we can see that price has vectored off this 4 hour bullish order block, right? This 4 hour bullish order block right here, or you can say that we vectored off a daily bullish order block right here. Here, right? So both ways. So price has vectored off the high time frame point of interest and has swept liquidity inside of it. So as you can see, if you go on the 4 hour time frame, there's this sell side liquidity that it has swept. So this internal sell side liquidity is swept, but not this external sell side. Okay, so we have to take note. Price swept and pumped all the way up. So that's why you can see, right, on the 4 hour time frame, the 4 hour bearish fair value gap didn't hold. So we cannot assume that it will hold, okay, because price reacting off a even more important point of interest. So price just completely mitigated it. So going to the 1 hour, right, we can see that even though the 1 hour bullish fair value gap completely got disrespected if your body candle close, but we can also say that price is just reacting off this 1 hour bullish order block, right? And there's a presence of a sweep of liquidity too, right? So always after a sweep of liquidity, right, we will want to look for a change of character, right? So as you can see, price came up, kind of already mitigated the 4-hour bearish fair value gap. Okay, see, okay, it is respecting it. Okay, right, because there's no body candle close above the 50%. That's why I was slightly wary, right? Because it's still being respected when price came up here. As it came down, price did a sell side sweep on the 1-hour time frame. Then, yeah, so when it completely disrespected the 1-hour bullish fair value gap, right? I was wary of going longs, right? Because it was being disrespected. But anyways, there was a sweep, right? And how do you know whether, okay, disrespected or not? I guess it's not really important because, as I said just now, we reacted off a 1-hour bullish order block, right? But whether we do a change of character below or above, that's what matters, right? So price end up, okay, on the 15-minute time frame. If we can use the 15-minute time frame, if price comes above, then we are going upwards. Then this will be a sweep of liquidity. If price breaks this low, then we will be going downwards, right? Bitcoin will be going down. Yeah, and then this 4-hour bearish fair value gap will be validated, right? So price went up, so the 4-hour bearish fair value gap got invalidated. So it's the presence of the change of character that determines whether price swap liquidity or not. Okay, or like the price break this to form a change of character to the downside. So to know whether this 1-hour bullish fair value gap played its role in pushing price up, or okay, if it played its role and push price up, right? This will happen. A change of character to the upside, right here, with a body candle close, a retest before pumping price up. If it didn't do its job, it'll break below, and not just a body candle close below this 1-hour bullish fair value gap, but below this low right here, to really confirm that the 1-hour bullish fair value gap is completely mitigated. Right, so either you break this low or this low here. So you broke above this low with a body candle close. So how? We look for a 5-minute, or we look for any imbalances. Okay, so here you can see that there's a long wick here, and there's a 5-minute bullish. Okay, firstly there's this 5-minute bullish bearish fair value gap that we had to mitigate. Right here on the 15-minute, yep, on the 5-minute, there's bullish imbalance. There's bearish imbalances right here that we ran past and do a change of character, which is good. Okay, after that we created a, let's see, or you can say a 15-minute, right? A 15-minute bullish fair value gap, which price did not retrace to, right? And again, the reason why, as I've done quite a few times, is because there is already a liquidity sweep here at the bottom. And there's no reason for price to come down and sweep liquidity here, right? There's no reason. Yeah, there's no liquidity resting inside the 15-minute bullish fair value gap, right? And there's a long wick here, meaning that on the lower time frame, price has already tapped into the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So there's no point in price coming down here, right? You can see. So yeah, afterwards we find for any imbalances. Is there any imbalance here? No. Going down, 3-minute. Then we find 3-minute, there is a small imbalance, right? Which is this 3-minute bullish fair value gap. So price break above, came down above, break above. So our trading plan was liquidity sweep, change of character, right? So going to our trading plan, liquidity sweep, mitigation of opposing imbalances which happened, change of character which happened. Now we are at creation of a newly formed fair value gap. So creation of a newly formed fair value gap, a retest of it, retest, then the retest is done, right? How do you know whether the retest will work? We will have to look for a break of structure to the upside. So after retest, respecting this 3-minute bullish fair value gap, right? Expect price to come above and break above this, okay, causing a, or forming a break of structure. right? Forming a break of structure. Right, we can wait to enter here. Right, with our stops below here. Or even below the 15-minute bullish family gap. Right? But here, right? But if you go to the 5-minute, we can see that there is already a BOS. There's already a break of structure, so we don't have to worry much, okay? There's already a break of structure to the upside. So yeah, this BOS gives us added confirmation to go for longs when price taps into the 3-minute bullish fair value gap.